Hey guys, Matt here, and today I want to share with you how I got finally to 100k a month, and we are maintaining this stable revenue since 3 months. My last video was about in November when we got to around 48k in dollars. So actually we are around, I think if I will convert the currency, it's around 110k, 120k in US dollar. So I want to really share with you how I got to this point. It was some way tough because, as you know, I my company is working mainly in the Italian market, and in Italy we have really lower tickets than in the English speaking market. So it's much more complicated to have a good return on ad spend, and even finding labor force, it's very complicated than in the US or in the English speaking market, because we have a really small amount of people, and especially we have a really small amount of people which are able to be a closer or to understand the dynamics of the online marketing, digital marketing, and all that stuff. Okay, so it was really interesting to do it, and now we are planning to move to the next step, which is like the 500k per month, and I think we will get it by the end of the year. So in the next 6 months, we are now July 7. And yeah, let's go directly to the point. I will wear my glasses right now. I have this fancy sticky nose because I got a rhinoplasty because I had some breathing problems. But yeah, let's go. Let's go immediately to the structure. So here we are. We can clean this thing here, and let me switch account. Okay, great. So basically, let's start from the, let's just give a, you, I want to give you a quick recap from the main three stages that every business which sells services needs to go, and even the mindset that you need to switch between stage 1, 2, and 3 to get to the 100k amount, so like the 7 figure. Okay, so the first principles, the first thing that you need to do when you start your company is you need to find a niche. Okay, you need to understand that yes, there are people which have a problem, which are very happy to pay you a lot of money if you fix it. And you need to develop marketing skills and sales skills. And usually the cases are two, because usually I see professionals like coaches, consultants, that they are very good in what they do, but they're not good in marketing and sales. Okay, so the main focus, they need to do the big switch. They need to understand how to sell themselves and how to market. Okay, that's so important. Or the second type of person that I see is people which do not have a skill, and the only thing that they do is like marketing and sales, but they don't they are not good in providing value for the market. So usually, you know, that the guru people which they get to, I don't know, 200k, 300k a month very quickly, but they just implode after a while because their review got super bad and everything. So that's like the two scenarios. Okay, so if you are the first one, so coach consultant, you are very good in what you do. So you really, to get to the first 10k a month, you just need to be very good. You need to study how to sales and market yourself. Okay, if you're like starting out that you don't have any skill, so you don't know either how to sell and market, and you're just, I don't know, you probably are thinking what business model do I start to make money. What I suggest to you is you can be a marketer, but even better, I mean, it really depends, but there is like thousands of business models that you can pick, and I work only with coaches and consultants, so my best opinion is like find a niche, find the problem that they have, be very good in solving that problem, become very good in solving that, and then of course start to market and sell. It's a bit tougher for people which didn't have a specific skill. Okay, but I will cover now the next step. So the first thing is just find a niche, market it, sale, and you will start to acquire customer. Okay, usually you get them from word of mouth or some records on Instagram, but you don't have a predictable process to make money basically. Okay, so the step two is to starting to develop a predictable system to get appointments. Okay, so you use ads, you use Instagram, you use School or whatever funnel you want to use. So you start with that, and in this moment, so this is the stage two. You're around 10k, 15k, depends on the ticket and the niche, And the problem you will get into is that you will not have time. So you need to buy your time back. Okay. So the way that you buy your time back, it's pretty, can be very complicated. It's easy at the same time. It depends a lot on your self-awareness and your skills in dealing with people. But usually you need to start to delegate, okay, some parts of your business. Can be sales, can be customer management. It really depends on your niche. Um, I usually suggest to delegate sales, even though I did the opposite, but because I had my uh, only sales rep at the time, which we were making business since already 2 years together. So I knew that he was pretty good and had much more experience than me in sales management and everything. So I delegated at the beginning. Then I came back and learned the skill too. But it really depends on your case. It really depends on your niche. So you at the the stage three, when you need to when you need to buy your time back, you really need to start thinking about your company in basically three main areas. There is like marketing, then there is sales, and there is customer success team. Okay. And basically what you need, the hard choice you need to do here, it's okay, let's delegate customer management or let's delegate sales. Okay. If you delegate sales, you can occur in some problem, for example, that your revenue can go down a lot in the beginning. Okay. And because training and managing salespeople, it's tough, it's not easy at all. And you need to learn the skill of inspiring, managing, coach people, which if you do that in the CSM, so you continue just selling, okay, and you coach people that will manage your customers, the amount of damage that they can do, it's much lower than having a personal sales rep, which at the beginning will be not that good, because a player sales rep do not want to work for you because they search companies which can provide them a lot of lead, a lot of like, they want a proven process, they want like a solid base. So at the beginning it's pretty complicated to delegate sales, but again, depends a lot on the dynamics. If you want to more about this, we have managed um, dozens actually of sales team and built dozens of them. So if you want to know a bit of dynamics on sales team management and customer success management, you can write me down a comment. I will give you some updates on that. I will make specific videos on how we manage and run them. Okay. So that's the stage basically where you need to decide basically what to do. At this moment, let's say that you decide to delegate the CSM team. What you will do, you just continue to do sales calls, and in this moment, you need to expand basically the customer success team. So you want to have one of two of them. When the customer success team is stable, okay, and you see that you can bring much more customers, okay, at this moment you need to hire more sales reps because you need more close, okay. So you discovered your predictable system at the stage 2. Okay, stage 1, your niche, you proved your offer, you proved your market. Stage 2, you build a predictable appointment system, so marketing basically. Okay, so now you start to get your time back by delegating the CSM or the sales management, and now you need to delegate both. You need to start to delegate sales too. Okay, so you delegate sales, and when you start to delegate sales, basically you need to switch completely your way of thinking and managing your company, your business. Because I think the hardest part for me was to switch from I am in control of everything, when, for example, we were doing around 30K, 40K per month by September, from September 2023, from like November, December 2023. But I was selling with my other sales rep, so I was taking care of the CSM too. Like I was doing CSM, sales, marketing, I was managing everything. So I really was completely focused on the day-to-day of every area of my company. And the toughest part was just to learn how to delegate, how to coach my team, basically, how to understand if a talent is good or not. Okay, and that's, I really dedicated a lot of time. And right now what I'm doing basically is just recruiting. So I'm just like, I'm a recruiter right now. So because it's really the most important asset that you can develop when you want to scale. And if you check all the biggest company in the industry, if you take just acquisition.com or Mozy or Cole Gordon, they are just a recruiting company, because if you even check like the billion companies which are in the service business model, they are just recruiting because it's really the hardest, toughest thing to do. Marketing, yes, it's complicated a bit, but you can fix it. It's not that complicated to take people and let them jump on a call if they have a problem. But the sales too, I mean, like, yeah, you can, it's hard sales at the beginning, but then you can fix it. But recruiting, it's something that does not end, because sales, you close the sales and it ends there, you know. Marketing, it ends there. After they book the call and they did it, it's done. Recruiting, it's a thing that you have constant. It's like you have the person, so you got him in, you coach him, you train him, but then you need to keep the person motivated. So this is the reason why it's so hard to scale, and it took to me a really long time to really understand that my bottleneck was not marketing or sales, was just like being a better leader and a better person for my team, basically, and to make people happy and to make them work like better and perform better. So basically these are the three stages. So the first one, it's just understanding your niche and your market. Then you start to get predictable appointments, and then you really need to start to understand how to delegate, how to coach, motivate your people, basically. And this is the way that I got to the 7 figures, and we are stable on it since already 3 months, since March 2024. We are in July now. We did 106.7K in March, then again 106.7 in April, and May, same thing. Actually, it's 4 months. In June, the same. June a little less because I was off for like we had a bit of problem with ads, so we did like I think around 90K, something like that. And yeah, I was out for my incredible surgery, so the ad cost was pretty high and we could not manage it. So this is another thing. Like, for example, what I'm doing right now will show you my plan to get to like to 8 figures, but mainly to get to 500K a month, because it's I know that to get to 8 figures in the Italian market with my niche, it's a bit complicated because our total available market is pretty small, and would be very complicated to get to 1 million per month, but we will try it out and I will let you know how it goes. By the way, what I'm doing right now to get to 500K a month, so what the math that I did, it's pretty simple. So our CPA, so cost per acquisition, it's around $500, okay? So in ads, we spend 500 to get a customer. Our average ticket, it's 2.5K, okay? Which for English-speaking market, it's low ticket, but for Italy, it's very high ticket, it's pretty sad, this thing. But yeah, so in ads, we have 20% of cost, okay? So basically, the sales team, we have a sales team which is structured in this way. We have 2 setters, okay, and then we have around 3 sales reps, okay. So the shop rates, it's around 70%. Close rate, it's around, if I'm not wrong, 25, 27, okay. Let's say 25. Shop rates sometimes go lower, can go to up to 65. Sometimes it went even to 60, so it was a bit problematic, but part of the game. So we have 2 setters, 3 sales. These 2 setters are basically fully overbooking the sales rep. So right now we are mainly coaching and training sales reps and finding new setters. We are doing around 40 close per month. This is the average, which when you multiply by 2.5, it should be around 100K or something. But yeah, that's it. So basically what happens is that this is the actual structure. To get to 500K a month, the structure that I need to get is we need to have around 12 sales reps and around six setters, and the customer success team, which should be around if I'm not wrong, should be around from 9 to 13 people, okay? Because one of my CSM, so customer success manager, can handle around 200 customers. So I did the math that basically if we to get to 500K a month, we need to close around 195 customers per month. Cool. It means that I need 13, 12 CSM per year, okay? So what's the plan now? So I did the math, I understood that this is how I get there. So what's the plan? Cool. The plan is simple. The plan is just to improve the improve basically the training for the improve the training for the sales reps. Okay, so by training I mean the onboarding process and the recruitment process for sales reps, and so for reps, let's say this is reps and setters. Okay, for these two main figures here. At the same time, improving onboarding, recruiting for CSM, and that's it. I will work a bit on marketing too, but honestly, marketing, it's really the easiest thing at the beginning. So it's so basic at the beginning, marketing, because you just need to find one message and you can sell this sucker here until like to the moon. I mean, like, I still didn't change the messaging since September, and we're spending around 20, 30K a month in ad spend, which for USA market, it's a very small amount. For Italian, it's huge. Okay, just give a look to the Italian economy. So that's it. So that's how we will scale to it. So basically just doing recruiting, and that's it. I think to get to 1 million per month, I will try to see if with the TAM, because our TAM it's around, it's around 200K, around 300K people. That's it. And with this low ticket, it's a bit complicated to get to 1 million per month, but with the back end, we can do it. Okay, probably we can really do it, but we'll see it. I'm not there. Okay, so that's it. So for Matt, it's everything. I'm super glad to make this video. It's just like an update. I don't sell anything in the US market, English speaking market for the moment. So I'm using this this YouTube channel as a sort of diary. Okay, so if you want to keep updated, I will try to be a bit more consistent. My last video is from 8 months ago, but I really did not have many updates. It was just like working hard on everything. So if you want to know a bit more how I got to 100K a month, just yeah, write into the comment. I will make more videos. Bye bye.